terms of the value, it's invaluable to me. It's literally changed my life. The documentary sector it's a really challenging sector to get into. There's a lot of people who want to make documentaries for different reasons. There's no obvious way to get a job. I think that I found there's lots of different avenues, there's different pathways. And I think the value of having funding like this is that it just gives a direct pathway and opportunity for people like me who were kind of not sure on which way to go. What drove me to apply for the placement was really just the love for film and the desire to literally follow my dreams and make it my job. I guess without the placement, there was a lot of struggle and trying to balance that, that everyday life and trying to pursue your dreams. And I was lucky enough to get an insight through one position as a shooter producer. And as soon as I had that role, I thought I have to keep doing this. There was no looking back. I'd quit my day job and that was it. So it was really looking for a way that I could get some support in making that transition, because the transition isn't easy. The director mentorship over the time has been incredible. Nick Robinson is an amazing person, he's an amazing director, and it's just been really a privilege to have someone with such amazing experience kind of watch over you and nurture you as a creative and as a person, and really give you insight into the whole process. Coming into this industry, credits is a big thing, and as an emerging filmmaker you don't have many, and you're always striving for something. So to be able to get onto a project with the support of this placement, it gave me the opportunity to get a bunch of credits. So my work, the roles that I played were from researcher to associate producer, cinematographer, underwater cinematographer. So these are things that I've kind of dreamt of having on my CV, and this placement really is solely responsible for me having those now. I think some of the key learnings that I can reflect on is really an understanding of the business and the processes through to how hard films are to get financed, through to the development, and just about how much goes into these things and how much the team means in that process. I don't have a fear of what's next and where's the next job coming from. I've developed some really strong relationships with the industry and have job offers coming in and people wanting me to work for them next year. And I have, most importantly, the skills and confidence that is needed to go and do those jobs. Coming to the end of this process, I now have the confidence to direct my own film. And for me, that was always a part of the end goal, and I've received some development funds for a film, and that is looking like it's very achievable, and I'll be able to direct my first film next year. So, to be at the end of the process and to be where I wanted to be, it's a pretty good feeling. I think if I was to give advice to anyone thinking about applying, it's really probably identifying what you want to get out of it and being strategic with that. For me, it was most importantly being a part of a team that would value me and treat me with respect, which really led to trust and allowing me to do things that a lot of people wouldn't, and giving me that trust to take risks, and that's where a lot of the learnings really come from, is having a go. But really, I think the emphasis for me is just 100% the right fit. You're potentially spending a year to 2 years with people, and so those relationships are really the key to what you're going to get out of it.